ati bwanji muliche
laka wakuru
ati bwanji vindivenda bwanji
sweet family.
Okay,
sweet.
How's everything on your side?
No, we are doing good. Yeah, so from the name, my name's Mwewa Imole. Yeah, then the character name is Mwewa Imole.
Okay.
Yeah, so Imole is light. That's the meaning of Imole on the word. So what you have there is a concept of being the light to the world and preaching generosity, making sure that in as much as we are in this life where everything is busy and everything, we have to have time to just make sure that you do something different. Yeah, so that's actually what
you are not an artist. That's why I said we're doing something very different, just to specify, because many of the time with this show we have conversation with artists, we have conversation with producer, and today we should get to have a conversation with someone who's one of the best producers that I know, who also understand the quality from your side. As a creative, you are in the creative space. Let's talk about your creative space and how it's all started.
Yeah, so ideally, when you look at what's like been trending on social media, what the world is preaching right now, you get to see that there's comedy, there's stealing, there's this and this. So all those things are getting recognition and stuff, you know what I mean? But what we want to bring out, what we want to make people get hold of is that, you see, in as much as all these things are happening, it doesn't hate to be generous, you know what I mean? So if you've seen our content, you realize that what we have in the content is things that are not scripted. So you have one where I'm standing, and then someone comes up with to help me with carry the bag of.
Sorry to cut you. Yeah. So all those videos that we've been seeing are not scripted.
They are not scripted.
So you went to these different women.
Yeah.
Asking for help.
Yes.
It was not scripted.
It's not scripted, and that's the content we want to sell out there.
But how is it when you are getting all these pictures of people that you don't get the copyright, because they can sue you?
Yes, exactly.
For getting visuals without their permission.
Yes. So basically, when we record before putting it out there, we ask them, so did you know that this was about to happen? They say, no, I didn't know. And even from the reaction in the video, you see that what you get there is real emotions. And that's what we want to sell. And then before that video is put out, we sit with them, we tell them, look, all this time that this has been happening, we are capturing. And this and this and this, and we explain to them what we want to do. And they say, no, this is nice, and then we put it up. But we never go to put things out there that is not gotten permission from. Yeah. So the concept there is that it's just generosity. Because when we want to talk about giving, the magnitude or the benchmark or the role model for giving out, you see, God himself did the giving by giving us Christ. So we can't give as much as God did, but what we are preaching is just generosity. We are saying, in as much as you are in whatever space, in whatever circle that you are in, we need to be generous to one another. Sometimes all people need is just a hug. Sometimes all people need is like the woman on the streets. That woman had a bigger heart than we had. She gave us water, she gave us a fritter, all in the vein of just helping out a person. Even when we were she refused to get our token of appreciation because she said, no, I was just helping you. You know what I mean? And you find people who really don't have, and those are the people who even have bigger hearts. So what we want to say out there is a story of let's be generous to one another. Yeah, exactly that.
Kaya kapena kemi kwa ngachita ndizepo. I mean, kulu guys wina ngwari mu studio somewhere. Kaya kapena. So, ninaona kwa clip with Mozi.
Yeah.
Where was it for market?
Yes.
Then nakaunga.
Yes.
Then you pretended like you can't carry it.
Yes, exactly.
Then in a situation where guys I signed and afuno nyamula kaunga guys wina ngobompemba. Abatandiza guys. Abwanyamula. guys the bomuza mwacha tenga kaungani kako apo akana maninga tia. Okay, so before we get to talk too much, let's get check out one of the visuals maybe from him so that you understand why we decided to get to have him right here. So the show is not just about having conversation, but also to make people understand or learn something from the conversations. So let's get to find out from what he has today for us on Yatu Vibes.
Disguised as a person in need, a compassionate soul approached a woman selling fritters and water, sharing a tale of a long journey and parched throat. Gratefully receiving water and nourishment, the disguised individual expressed heartfelt thanks. Grateful for the simple yet profound gesture, the disguised individual expressed heartfelt thanks before taking leave. What followed was a moment of disbelief and overwhelming joy.
Hello, 3 years. I know 5 years. Ingabetwaliza mwavyaki kuna mibe pachani moneni mwavyaki iyi motoka ili hapa na mwana uri mu necha chine chinkonte chapu moneni nokuru kuri febu ingabetwaliza mwavyaki chinkafe kuna be prime chinkafe no chinka mwavyaki mu febu na isapa ijana isapa na pena nitumbwa mampela na chikaviete tebo mchiti so lezo fwaba mwafyashi.
Tears of happiness welled in her eyes, reflecting the depth of her emotion and the impact of her kindness. Witnessing this heartwarming exchange, we are reminded that amidst life's challenges, it is acts of kindness that truly enrich the human experience and unite us in a shared journey of compassion and empathy.
Wearing simple clothes and a bag of mealy meal near him, he stood on the corner pretending to need help. A nice young man came up and offered to assist without being asked. While walking together, he suggested he take a break. And then he revealed he didn't need help. He gave him the bag of mealy meal as a surprise, and he was really happy and grateful.
So Georgie,
Devi
akakachani
namikira
kaunga kakemwaona pa
namikira
niko mipasa niko mipasa cheka timipasa timipasa
mpasene
kaunga timipasa wa George imwaiona na nkonto
ukunamikira
nkonto ya boza wa George
so nishinkanga
kaunga kakala kan first nkani nkonto moto muona tsindine chilema
so nkanga
moto
kanga
kaunga kangala kan so kaunga makambati muri na bana te awa bwira
namikira
so nikaboza
anamikira
so kaunga tengana
serious
pelekele bana mpelekele bana wa George kaunga
serious
tengana kaunga wa George
nimnyamulize namikira chifundo
then na machana
Mungu atarisa so
nikanu kaunga nikanu
namikira
25 kg mwambela
amen
usaibali na chani
Mungu atarisa.
So quite very inspiring at the same time.
Thank you.
So you're just an okay person.
Yeah, too much. So this is just for the artist Imole,
okay.
And this is just a jacket. So okay. Ideally, this character is different from me. It's just a character who we've introduced, who has to bring about preaching about generosity, and that's all we're doing. So what I do like for a living is like I'm a street guy. Yeah, Zangamu Street, Mbomba Mkatondo, Munkwazi. So I'm full-time a street guy. So if you've seen our clips, if you look at them, you realize that all of them are in the streets, because basically that's where I'm found. So there are stories that people don't know about what happens on the street. So you have, like, for example, people who sell plastics. So yarama plastic mbamona na bakata plastic mbiyale shtiari 5 we had 10 yarama plastic tabakata na capital, you know what I mean. Kuba fye baisa mwa bapela ama plastic no ama plastics ari na 20 na 100 ngawashitisha iwe yabiri yala bayobe. So there are real stories out there on the streets that people don't know. But because if it's on the street to share my phone, my laptop, we are moving up and down here and there. So these are the information that we are privileged to know and everything. So what we are trying to say out there is that wasanga ba woman very chef tumbua, for example, very chamish, those women who sell water. Yara mensh kuba washta, for example, like in my case, you don't think ndesta chi drip ka ndwa drip on sanga pa street. You don't think ndesta chi drip on shita fibidi. Chimona batai chimomo alano, you know what I mean. Sometimes wala shitisha tabako tenea kushite chimenshi chabo, because life pa street na ikosa and everything. So all we are trying to do is let's preach generosity. In as much as the world looks so hard, things are a little bit hard and all, we need to be out there championing generosity. Let's help each other, because sometimes abantu tabafo animpie shingi, people are content with their lives. All we are doing is that let's be generous. Yes, my bad.
No funding, no help. Those are some of the things that I also want to get to find out. What would you like the world to do for you? Some of the things that you feel like, I'm going through such and such challenge, in case someone wants to maybe come in
on board.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so basically, would maybe if want to do the project, people say, no, the next project we want to fund it, and then we'll tell them the idea that we have. Say this time we want to maybe do a Mrs. arrangement. There's a concept we have. We'll tell them their concept and say, no, we want to come in here and there. But if you've seen the amount of gifts that we're giving, it's not really big things that we need a lot of help from people, no. Because all we are doing is we're preaching generosity. If it means giving out the organizations that go out to give and all those, that's not what we want to do. All we want to achieve by the end of the day is that we champion the generosity part. Let people go out there, let people be generous to one another, and that's what we're doing.
Okay, so how can people find you on social media and also maybe other things that you want to talk about?
Yes. So our name is Mwewa Imole. That's the name we're using on Facebook and TikTok also. So, and then our contacts are also there.
Okay.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to come on board, they want to work with us on the next script, we let them feel free to reach us, and then we go all the way with them. Yes, but we don't need any help like being funded and all that's not what we want. Yes.
We should try to do something for an upcoming artist. We take them to Easy Producer.
Wow. Exactly.
We surprise them.
Let's do that.
A situation where upcoming artists are going to get mu studio up in Pakochi bakama na go there koje. Are the best starter. We got still cable.
Yes.
But thank you very much for coming through. I appreciate
it so much, bro. Thank you.
It's
so
something
much.
that is amazing that you're doing, and we felt like we needed to have these conversations to find out your target goal, what you want to achieve. It's great to know that there's someone out there doing something that it feels like people need to learn about. Now people are going to be like, we need to help out.
Exactly.
Yeah, for us to have a better world.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you.
Let's get